Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gon' talk, we gon' have fun. We be on fire, we be lit. It's a unique hustle. Big
Check it. It's Unique Hustle. It's your boy ECO, and I'm here with the lovely, amazing, official Miss Jamaica. What's up?
Nothing, no more there. Walk on. I want y'all to stop what you're doing right now. Go like, subscribe, follow us on all social media platforms. I mean, our Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, you name it, we're on it. But if you want to see our visuals, you have to hop on over to our YouTube channel. There, we don't only want your subscription. We do want that, but we don't only want that. We want your membership too. And how you do so is under each and every video, including this one down here. In our description section, there is a link that says join our membership. Click that, because I know y'all be seeing us on the street and be like, man, how can we support you? Buy our merch, do this, do that. This is how you can support us. Go ahead and buy our memberships. Thank you in advance.
Man, hold up. I done up and done it. I'm back in LA, man. It's going down, man. I got my partner here, and he ain't playing no games. I'm going to be real with you. I've been waiting for this interview. I left him last time. It was a year ago we did our last interview.
Sure was.
It's time. He's here. Columbus Shorts in the building, man.
Good, man.
You know you my brother.
For life.
And they don't even understand it's real. Like, oh, no, I was trying to get you to Dallas. I got to get, wherever he at, I'm at. My buddy. It was a commercial. My buddy and me. Wherever I go, he goes. How you doing, man?
Man, I'm good.
You looking good.
Thank you, man. Just, out here, was a little bit under the weather,
Really?
Yeah, that kids' colds is different. They hit you different. Wow. They hit you different than COVID. They hit you different.
And we handle it worse than they do.
And they be running around playing with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we handle it way worse than they do.
Me and my wife out last week, so I'm coming on the backside of it.
Man.
But it's good to see you, Miss Jamaica.
Hey, ECO, Miss Jamaica in the building. Money Moses even out here with us.
Money Moses over there. Everybody got a brand new attitude, brand new bag. I see y'all done got the Adidas collab.
Oh, man, we had to do it. Man, I gotta ask you, man. Like, I see you on the internet, man, and you ain't playing no games, man. You always consistently, you know about content. You like, I'm gonna keep this content up here all the time.
He does.
And I see, you pinned on my page, like,
and he know how to tag. It comes up in my DM all the time.
Gotta be manual.
Like, how do you, what keeps you going? What drives you?
Well, I mean. Just a little quick drop. I have a sitcom coming out in June with Bentley Kyle Evans. He executive produced Martin and created Jamie Foxx show. So I got my Jamie Foxx show. And
Is this your first sitcom? Because I don't remember.
That's So Raven.
Yeah.
But it's my show.
Awesome!
Amazing cast.
Congrats.
And thank you. And so when he finished up the show, he was like, Marlon Wayans, all my comedian guys. I started in comedy. People don't know that. I
didn't know that.
Yeah. Crazy story. So, but anyway, they were like, man, you got to get back on stage. Mm-hmm. We need to get your one-man show ready. So I just was like, they were like, Michael Coy, Columbus, I need you to just give me 5 minutes at a time. Let me see what you got. So if you give me 5 minutes, I get you on stage. Man. And I was like, man, I'm not going to look in the mirror and just do 5 minutes. I said, let me beta test. On my platform. And so what I was doing, using current events, telling stories, telling the truth, and seeing what was happening. And, it just so happened when I started my journey, Diddy was hot in the street, so I had to hit it.
I didn't know what that was. I was really
I had to touch it.
You messed me up. Like, I was like, he really did call him one night. Like, I didn't know what was, that was true.
Absolutely true. You see, a lot of people.
I thought that was a joke. Like,
and exclusive.
Man.
No, so when I did Stomp the Yard, it was #1 2 weekends in a row, and the second weekend, I was like experiencing, phone calls. I'm getting movie offers, and
right?
All these things that's kind of happening. And one day, I got a phone call, unknown number. I answered it, and it was Diddy. And I was like, fanboyed out. Like, what? He was like, man, I'm a big fan, man. You killed that movie, boo, boo, boo. Hey, I heard you coming to New York next week to do 106 in Park. Hey, pull up at the Sandra store. You can get whatever you want. Like, boom, go out there, go up there, look fresh, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, Diddy's looking out for me, man. I never met him when I got to New York. I just went to the Sandra store, and they was like, opened up the gates for me. I geared up, boom, boom, boom. Never met him when I was there for those couple days. Then, that was January. February, because Stomp came out January 17, 2007. So February was All-Star in Vegas that year, 2007. Never forget it. So went to the All-Star game. It's crazy. And then my boys, my partners, they rolled with Diddy tough. They was like, you know, the band for Bad Boy for a long time. They're like, hey man, Diddy said you can come to the Palms. He's having an after party. You know, he had the big one with the pool.
Yeah. I've been in that one. I've been in that one.
So, you know, I went up there, it was packed. I mean, niggas was in the lobby for lines trying to get in. They was just security escorting me through. And Diddy was just, you know, so this went on for about a year. Any parties he had, like I was, you
would go.
I didn't know that there was other parties.
Yeah. You wasn't at them parties.
I wasn't at those parties. I was at the, you know, the big party. And then Diddy called me one day after I did Cadillac Records. He came to the premiere of Cadillac Records in New York. And he was like, man, you killed that. He said, I'm up for this movie or this show. It was a movie, Raisin in the Sun.
Yeah.
He's like, I need an acting coach, man. So I put him with my acting coach that I had since I was a kid.
Yeah.
And he my acting coach, big shout out, Josh Patan, wonderful, phenomenal acting coach. And he started working with him. You know, then Diddy was on a series for a little bit, and then he was working. So he was always looking out. So I think it was just now looking back, it's like the groomage, right?
Yeah.
So I was the BET Awards were happening in town. I didn't go because I wasn't nominated. So I'm like, well, I'm not going. I'm not nominated. You know what I mean? I'm just sitting my black behind at the crib. So about 2:30 in the morning, 2:15, 2:30 in the morning, phone rings. This is an unknown number. I don't answer unknown numbers, but you know, my wife looking at me like.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Pick that up.
I want to know about this.
So and put it on speaker.
Yeah.
I picked it up. I said, who is this? It's Sean. I'm like, Sean? It's Puff. I'm like, oh, what's good?
You talking low like that?
Talking low. So I was like, hey, what's good? I said, what's cracking? He said, we didn't see you tonight at the BET Awards. We didn't see you tonight. He said,
he checking in.
He said, what you doing? I was like, oh man, I'm at the crib. He said, oh yeah, we over here at the he said, I'm over here at the Beverly Hills Hotel. I said, oh, for real? I said, who over there? Just me.
What? Come on, man. That man ain't saying. You serious?
He said, just me. So my wife, I'm over here on the suspect list.
What the hell?
So I'm like, nah, man, I'm in bed, bro. I'm good. He's like, and just hung up.
But did he ever give you sign? Did you ever give him any sign, any reason?
No, nothing whatsoever. So I'm like, man, but now I got smoke in my house. So my wife looking at me like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't know, this man just called me. Like, I don't know what's going on. So anyway, you know, people, when I posted that on IG, people was like, the comments was like, but did you go? Because I left it.
You did.
They was like, did you
did leave it like in limbo.
And I'm like, I got to respond to this. But I was like, the only way people really listen is if you said, you know, they listen to Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle say some shit they know is fact. I was like, hell no, I didn't go. It's crazy. It's ridiculous when I look like going to a grown man's hotel room in the middle of the night. It's ridiculous. Anything's possible with this man. Like Kevin Garnett winning the NBA championships. Anything's possible. I wasn't playing those games with P. Diddy that night. It could have changed everything.
Damn, man.
So you were not surprised when all of this came out in the open at all?
No, I wasn't, because I have, you know, as I gotten further deeper into the game, you know, people talk. So I would hear stories, but I never saw nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I can't be like...
Yeah, because you didn't go to those other parties.
Yeah, I didn't know there's after parties.
You didn't go to that hotel that night.
I didn't go to that goddamn hotel.
That's the part.
I put that for low.
So, like, have you seen him since that happened?
No,
Have you spoke to him since that happened?
I did. Okay, so I did see some things one time, and I did not. I escaped. Well, it's not. That sounds dramatic, but I was. You know, I thought. You know, I'm an arts kid, so let me give some context. You know, growing up in art school, you know, in high school, it was the first time I saw like men, like boys, like they were like we was in junior year, like going together, like holding hands in school and kissing and stuff. I was like, but I didn't want to judge them. They were talented, you know what I mean? And so there was this understanding and what is it called? You know, just non-judgment about it. Yeah. So I was always been, you know, non-judgment about people's sexuality. But, you know, people that you've seen that you would not assume, you know, doing compromising things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Booed up. You know, you my brother. I ain't gonna boo up with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You my brother.
Because in public you don't do this.
We ain't never gonna be sitting too close on the couch.
No.
If me and you just want to go catch a Marvel movie, nigga, we gotta have a seat in the middle.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We ain't arm, bro.
No popcorn with you. We're not sharing popcorn.
We gonna have to have a seat in the middle. Okay. Give me some spice. Okay. So I'm seeing some things, and I was like, man. And you know, so I used to drink a lot, like a lot. Like I could drink a bottle of tequila by myself. And I had got invited to this meeting, but I hadn't drank all day. And so it's night. It's like 11:30, 12. There was only about 14, 15 people in there, but some people. And they was like, Columbus, what you drinking, Columbus? I'm like, I only drink one thing, tequila. And they were like, oh, get him. Oh, we got the smoothest tequila. So I was like, all right, let me get a shot. So I'm over here, like, we chopping it up. I take my shot. I'm like, pretty smooth. So we chopping it up. 5 minutes go by, 7 minutes go by. Something wrong. Something wrong. Whoa.
Something was in your drink.
Something wrong. Cause I'm getting dizzy. I'm trying
on one
shot. So I'm like, I'm trying to stay focused, you know. But I'm hearing, but it's I'm like, I start getting a little sweaty. I was like, oh, something wrong. I gotta find. I was like, I played it cool.
Where's the restroom?
Where's the bathroom? Yeah. So I'm like, they like down this hall, and it's like a big ass house in Atlanta. So I'm like, walking down the hallway, looked like the Starship Enterprise. So I go to the bathroom and I put my finger down my throat and cat backing.
Yeah, because you knew.
And my manager was with me, so he kicked in the door. Boom, Short, you all right? I was like, bro, I don't know, bro. It's like, son. He's like, the driver's still outside. Let's go. So we go out, and they all met us in like the vestibule, and they're like, "Hey, you good, Short?" And I was like, "Chill, just relax." I'm like, "Nah, I was just like, no, I'm fine. I got to be at set early in the morning." Boom, get in the SUV. Just get out of here.
Damn.
Right. So
who was at this party?
That was the night that being an alcoholic saved my life and my booty hole.
Because you knew how to
get on out of there.
Damn it, boy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
who was there? I don't want to name the name.
Okay, I sure was going to ask, who the hell was there?
You could just.
There's a lot of people there, though.
Like 14, 15. That's what was weird. So it felt like, have you ever seen that movie, Rosemary's Baby?
No.
Where it's like, they're like all talking. Like they're having a dinner party, but everybody's like talking, and you're talking, but everybody's talking, but everybody's looking at you.
That's where it felt.
That's where it felt.
You're the meat of the night.
I was like, oh, they was about to put me on the grill.
They was gonna handle you.
And I asked my boy. I said, because after all this stuff about Diddy been coming out recently, I called my boy. I said, man, now it all making sense. I said, what was they gonna do? What was gonna happen if I had stayed over there and I was drunk? He said, hey man, you was gonna be caught on tape with a triple glizzy. I said, what's a triple glizzy? I'll let you guys decide what a triple glizzy is. All right, man. And I'm like, man.
And that would have been blackmail.
Then I would have been under the toe. You know what I mean? And then you're looking at Bishop.
Oh man,
get ready.
What the hell, man? Hey, your boy Brandon T. Jackson said they had the power bottom spirit on my show. He was like, I can't help it if somebody got the power bottom spirit. Like, it could be bad. I'm like,
you talking about us pray for them.
Pray for them.
But do you believe that? Because not everything you hear.
100% true.
100% true.
100% true. You know what I mean? And people like, keep your mouth off the bishop. Man, the bishop should have his mouth off some things.
Wait a minute. Okay? Like, how do you come up with that?
How can you say it's 100% true? The only way I say that is if you can see, if you saw something.
All right, if you guys, Boss Talk, I heard Boss Talk, they got a heist ring on the low. They go from city to city heisting. They rob banks. They rob.
You have to see me to say that. You can't say that.
I heard Boss Talk, but then they're like, oh, but Columbus, you always on Boss Talk though. But you know about this ring? You've
Every
been
time
around
they
the
come
ring.
to town, you with them.
And every time they in town, somebody get robbed.
But you might not have known.
Every time Diddy in town, somebody booty hole getting blasted out.
Damn. Oh, wait a minute.
I mean, sheesh. And I got called, but I did not know what a power bottom was. So I had to flip through my phone. I was like, who's the gay dictionary? And I just called my homeboy.
It's a power bottom,
I said, what is a power bottom? They said, Columbus. They said, Columbus. You don't know what a power bottom is?
I thought he made that up.
Who?
I thought Brandon just made that up.
No,
it's
it's a
actually
thing.
a thing.
It's a real thing. And they were like, oh, yeah, it's been around for years. A power bottom is a larger, technically hairy man, could be of any ethnicity, that gets his back blown out.
I did not know that.
A powerful, bigger man.
Power body.
Yeah, power.
Bottom.
He described trying to describe somebody.
A bigger man. Let me ask you this. Did you see the Katt Williams, man? Did you see that?
Oh, yeah.
Bro,
Did you watch the whole
it was a
interview?
lot.
entire
It was
thing.
a lot.
The whole entire thing.
What did you think
What
about
did you
it?
think?
I mean, Katt's he's had it. I felt like he just was like, forget this. I'm telling everything. everything. And if you don't like it,
You take another break. So you sit there for 2 hours. I
watched the entire 245.
Did you feel like anything he said was incorrect?
He said he promoted the fact that if he do another movie with Ricky Smiley, he had to wear a dress, and I just don't believe that. How could you calculate that?
He said he put it in the contract.
That's what I'm saying. How could you think that far
Because
ahead?
Katt is diabolical. He's the Virgo. He's he thinks diabolically, and he's a genius.
Oh, damn. So
but
you believe that?
Yeah, I mean, there's a code amongst comics, that. But I think it's time to, what's happening in the entertainment industry as a whole is what's happening in politics. We're draining the swamp. So it's sad that so many talented artists, more that have ever spoke up. There's more quiet than there are talking. Just know that. And to have these gifts and to, meet your people that you've looked up to, or that are saying they are, we can start with R. Kelly. That's a predator's device. Oh, I'm gonna give you a shot.
Right.
I'm gonna groom you. I'm gonna take you under my wing. Right. Then to be put into compromising situations and then become successful. It's almost like, did you sell your soul? I never sold my soul, so the road was a little bit harder. And there's some people that made compromises for their dream to be successful. That is now that cloud over their careers, over their
Kevin
hearts.
Hart was a plant.
I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that.
It's a lot.
Yeah, he was going.
It was a lot.
So for you got to eat the meat and spit out the bones. You know what I'm saying?
Because some people are working hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Kevin's a grinder.
So if they working.
But see, Kevin in movies was different. I wasn't on the circuit with Kevin in comedy. So when I started comedy, my class was like Little Damon Jr., Vincent Oshana, my man from Hangover, Asian guy. We was those are the guys that were kind of outside in these little, doing these shows locally. But Katt and them, they were a different generation. They were like, they was coming up through with the Guy Torreys and the Joe Torreys.
Correct.
All of that, the Moniques.
Faison, all of them, they were all together.
D.L. Hughley, all of those.
Yeah, J.B. Smooth.
J.B. Smooth, Earthquake. Yeah. All of them cats, Michael Coyer, Chris Tucker. Those guys, the Wayans weren't really on stage. They was doing TV. Yeah. So Katt's got a different perspective on Hart than I do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, but Katt, like, he's technical. He's precise.
He's genius.
He's a damn beast, though, when it comes. And I always say that it's a lot of them. I mean, don't get me wrong. And Faison, I know he be watching me. That's my boy. And he's like, you think that? I just feel like
Faison's a beast.
He a beast. Like I said, Faison sent me some old footage last night. I was like, whoa.
I just watched a movie with Faison.
Boy, Faison crazy with it.
He crazy, bro.
But I love him.
Did you see that movie On the Strip?
Yeah. I seen it. I think it's crazy. Him and Wesley Snipes.
They was fools.
And who else? It was Bill Bellamy,
Tiffany
Haddish, Kevin Hart was in there too.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think, man, y'all all dope, bro. Everybody can be dope. Black people are talented, bro. A lot of them.
Well, what's happening too is, man, it's kind of sad. I just saw the next one because, by the way, that Katt interview blew Shannon's shit up.
It blew it crazy. It's the second most viewed interview on YouTube right now at 50-something million. He about to catch Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan's got the #1 interview on YouTube.
Yeah.
But his is right there, and it happened like that. Joe Rogan's been on there for years.
Yeah.
It was about it was about aliens. Some dude said he seen aliens.
Yeah.
You seen it?
Yeah. But now, I just saw yesterday he did a Monique.
That one going crazy too.
That one going crazy, and Monique was classy. You know what I mean?
Did you like it?
I haven't seen it. I only saw one part where she
seen
talked
a little
about
bit
Tiffany.
of it too.
She was just talking about.
I didn't
Tiffany.
see that part. What did she
apparently,
say?
Tiffany said something about her husband, and Monique was saying, well, because if you had a husband, you wouldn't have 2 DUIs. Maybe if you had a husband, you wouldn't be in all this stuff.
I didn't see that part.
And so, when we start having open. Here's what I'm saying. Here's what I say, and I'm gonna stand by what I say. I ain't scared of no Diddy, but he's a dirty dog.
Damn.
You know what I mean? He a dirty dog. He a dirty dog.
Did he do that? He treated Cassie like that for real?
He gonna get everything that he got coming.
Do you
to
believe
him.
the Cassie situation?
I believe everything that's been alleged.
Wow.
Do you feel more people are gonna come out?
When he locked up, because people scared him. I ain't scared of Diddy. Do you know what I mean?
You think he'll get locked up?
He on his way, man. You can't run from this forever. I don't care how much money you got.
Because people feel like because of the money that he's not gonna get.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care how high up you at.
Is the Keefe D thing anyway organized toward this? Think about it. Keefe D comes out and says that P Diddy and all this. It's a bunch going on with P Diddy at this whole. It's like a
that all was true. I mean, I knew that.
That came out
I knew that when I was a kid because I grew up in these streets.
Right.
So I knew that story. We've been known that story. That was not no new news for anybody from the West Coast or anybody that grew up out here in South
about
Central.
the Tupac and
anybody that came up in the streets were real gang members, knowing and you are living in hoods with real gang members. You heard the chatter. You know what I mean? Coming up right after Tupac died. It shook up our whole city. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, everybody was talking. And then these niggas came back from Vegas talking. A lot of the cops was talking, flexing. You know what I'm saying? It was, you know what I mean? The gangbanging, especially back then, it's, it still go hard. But back then, that was stripe. But it was unfortunate. There's no conspiracy about Tupac. I think people want to, he's alive. And this and that. Tupac they weren't going to kill Tupac. Did Diddy make that offer to Keefe D? I believe he did. I don't know. No. I believe he did. Did Keefe take that offer? No, they did not. You know what I mean? Did not. But once there's some stuff went down in Vegas, had Tupac just not participated in that incident,
he would have still been here.
That was some real some gang related shit. That was different from Biggie. Now you gotta ask.
Was you here when Biggie got killed here?
Now you gotta ask, did Puff have something to do with Biggie?
Biggie.
Yeah, I mean,
it's crazy, man, that all this stuff spiraling. Like you said,
they talk about sacrifice.
It's coming back. It's coming back full for anything you do. You reap what you sow. Mm-hmm. So if we plant bad seeds, we'll get bad harvests.
Yeah.
It's coming out eventually. So you went through a lot in your career. Mm-hmm. A lot of people watched you. A lot of people say you went through a bad, horrible thing, marriage it was all across the board.
Everything was connected though. And catch this. Why did I go through all of that stuff?
You went through a lot.
Because I never gave in. I never gave in.
Because the same thing people always say.
I get where you're going.
I get where he's going. Because the same thing they said about Jamie, that all of a sudden when he got sick and stuff like that, they said something happened, reason why all of a sudden all this bad stuff started happening to him.
Right. And my wife was a part of that. She was in the business on a higher level than I was just in my ex-wife, not my current wife.
Right.
So she knew the dark side of the game. I was still green. And once didn't conform to the dark side of the game, they was gonna take me out. If we can't kill him, well, nobody wanted to fight me for real. No, and they knew, nobody wanted to pull up. I was with the functions.
Yeah.
Still am. I ain't gonna fight nobody, but I'm still with the function. I will protect me and mine.
That's right.
At all times.
So I got a question, because when this, the bad events started happening after that, is there any cause to say, man, if you had just da-da-da-da,
No, everybody turned their back. You know what I mean? Like, we got him, we killed him. If you can't kill the man, you got to kill his name.
Exactly.
And there's no, it was a hard battle to fight misnomers, and I wasn't doing myself any favors because I was hurt. I was going through a dark time personally from that.
How did they? I mean, when you look at it, everybody it was talking down. Everybody, your attitude, your way your habits were, whatever was. You said alcohol, everything they could think of possibly. How are you still standing today?
Right.
By the grace of God, one.
Man, that's beautiful.
But also the people that I have no respect for had the unmitigated gall to speak on anything in my life. How dare they? And they gonna get their judgment not by me but by God. Period, point blank. And because that was strategic and karma is real. And don't speak on God's child because watch what happens. And everything negative that was spoken is everything that has breathed life into me, to be honest with you. Not to prove anything to anyone but to myself, to my family, and to God that, no weapon formed against me is going to prosper.
Man.
That's it.
That's it.
Wow.
Okay, after you guys did that movie, Stomp the Yard, did you and Chris Brown, y'all ever talk again?
Oh, yeah, we was tight.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Chris was tight. And I love him to this day. Shout out Chris.
Chris Brown.
Because this Christmas came after Stomp the Yard, didn't it?
Yeah, we did Stomp first, then this Christmas. And we kicked it all the time. I mean, it's my brother to this day. Mm-hmm. It's just the people he is in his life aren't the people I can be around. You know what I'm saying? And that's I'm no judgment to Chris, one of the most talented individuals.
Man, he cold. You cold.
Yeah, and it's like, we're going to have our reunion soon, but, it's people make decisions in their life, and, sometimes those decisions separate good relationships.
That's good that you're aware of that and know that, as much as I love you, I got to step back because this is just not a good environment for me.
Yeah, and as he continues to grow as a man and evolve as an artist and evolves as a father, everything gonna come back around.
Wow, this Christmas, because I never really asked you about this movie, like when you guys were doing this Christmas, it was I watch it every year too.
Yeah.
Every year. Yeah. 5 times, 10 times.
He told me this is the only Christmas movie I want to watch.
I watch my boy Columbus, really more now, like nigga turn it on. That's what I'm watching. You know what I'm saying? So
they need something else.
Yeah, y'all got the number one, period.
We got another one coming. We got something else coming up the pipe.
Awesome.
Wow, but how was it working with, who else?
Everybody.
I know your boy was in there. What's his name?
Idris.
All of them. Like, how was it,
to this day, we were family. I call Loretta anytime I see her ma. Delroy Lindo, that's Pops. The entire cast: Laz Alonso, Keith, Lauren London, Sharon Lill, Regina King. We were, we had a ball. We laughed. Sometimes it was just hard for us to even get through takes because we was just being so crazy, stupid.
What's your favorite part in the whole movie?
Favorite part of the whole movie, honestly, was when we danced at the end. It was just fun.
Beautiful. I felt that.
We had a ball. That was real. We was last day of production, and we thought we was going home. They said, no, we're gonna turn on some music. We just turn on the cameras, and y'all just do a Soul Train line. And we was like, oh, so we was ourselves, and we just had fun. That was, but the whole movie was great.
But it started off like that and it ended like that. It was the same dance, and I know it was because you could tell the energy was the same. Yeah, great. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we had a ball doing that.
My favorite part. Guess what part is my favorite part? The part with Regina King.
I knew you were going to say that.
I cracked up on that. That's one of my favorite parts. Yeah. Oh yeah, she got him. Oh yeah, that's class. That's cinema history there.
That was beautiful, man. So now, okay, when you look at all these Tubi, when I asked Faison, he said, "Because I am on the Tubi." Like Tubi is Fox owns Tubi right
now,
and it's growing. I know
Scandal's on Tubi now.
Just found out. It is.
Wow.
They just picked it up.
So what do you think about Tubi? I was just asking you how far the opportunity
I didn't think about Tubi. I would do some movies, no offense to some people out there, just to keep some change, keep the lights on.
Yeah.
That I would think was not going to see the light of day, but Tubi
picks it up.
Picks them up.
Yeah.
You're like, damn, that movie came out. I didn't even know that was doing.
No, it was good. I've seen a couple of them with you, and I loved them.
But they pick it up because to me, you're a certain caliber of actor, no matter what movie it is. So for them to have that on their platform coming up, it makes the platform look a certain way.
So then they reach out to me and they said, hey, would Columbus be interested in ABC? Or Scandal reached out to my wife. would Columbus be interested in promoting that Scandal's on Tubi? I said, like, what, an episode? No, the whole series. I said, okay. I said, let me pray about this. But no, I posted it, and it's a good thing, you know, because now it's reintroducing the series to those that didn't catch it.
That's right.
And you know, meeting the people where they are. It did wonderful for me. It did wonderful for Carrie. It did wonderful for our culture to see, you know, African Americans are number 1 and number 2 on the call sheet on a network television series, but with high level content, political drama, you know, high level content, not just, you know, television fodder. So I'm excited for it to be on Tubi, and I'm excited for the residual checks. Run me that.
Hey, run that back.
Run me that.
I gotta ask
Hold
you
on.
Okay.
I know y'all were talking about it, Katt Williams with
We're going back to that?
But no, did you get see Monique?
Yeah,
we just talked about it.
Oh,
but I was about to bring that back up though, because Monique said something about what's that? Moesha, the one that she did. What's her show?
Parker's.
The Parkers. She said, and I thought it was good. She said she only made 55,000. I'm like, damn, episode. I'm like,
and
that's
she
not
was
bad.
like, she was mad about it.
Is that
No,
good? So
well,
I'm
you know
asking you,
back
is that
then-
bad?
That was bad because schedule. Well, at that time, that schedule left. Schedule left when I was doing Scandal. I think I was making $75,000 a week.
But that's way after.
But $75,000 a week is schedule left. That's the lowest they can pay you as a lead.
Oh, see, I didn't know.
So as a lead, that's the lowest you can get paid for the first 3 seasons. I'm not sure how many seasons the Parkers did.
They did a bunch. They did a lot.
After the 3rd season, you can renegotiate based on the success of the show. That's where people go from $75,000 a week to $750,000 a week.
You gotta help me on
You know what I'm
this,
saying?
bro.
So whatever happened after the 3rd season, if they kept her at that number, that's ridiculous.
But you gotta help me on this, because I know people, when you sign these contracts, when you deal with these deals, is it something you can't negotiate?
Non-negotiable. Where $75,000 will you renegotiate? It's just like the NBA. First 3, you sign him for 3 seasons.
Correct.
Boom, on your rookie contract. When the 3rd season is, that was another thing that was happening too. When on the Scandal, my 3rd season, that next 4th season, I was about to be on some Friends cash, like Friends, looking like Matthew Perry out here. You know what I'm saying? I was about to be looking like Charlie Sheen out here, okay? Minus the tiger's blood, okay? So I was about to be making some heavy money.
Right.
And I think that scared some people, but nonetheless, whatever, that was wrong. And they've wildly mistreated Monique. I hate it. I hate how they treated her. She's so talented. And because she tells the truth, they scared. What do they hate? Boisterous black people.
Yeah,
not just male. Don't shut your mouth. What they tell LeBron? Shut up and shoot.
Play dribble. Shut up and dribble.
Shut up and dribble. Excuse me? So, you know what I mean? I think now Katt said this right. 2024 is the year of the truth.
Wow.
Tell the truth. I mean, you know, I'm not scared of nothing. You can't kill me twice. And you know, it allows. I was just in this model my whole life, though. Like every so often, reinvent yourself. Stay to your core values, the truths of who you are: integrity, morality, you know, loyalty, dignity, class, discipline. But then reinvent yourself.
That's real.
You know, reinvent yourself. You don't have to be stuck in one thing your whole life.
And educate yourself.
And stay educated. Have to. Could be a consummate student. Kobe taught me that. You know, we're never too old to study. We have to be learning every day.
In this generation, do you see more and more people talking out? 'Cause even with Taraji spoke out about it as well.
Yeah, because they're feeling safer. But some people there's 2 sides of this. There's people just clout chasing, right? That just want to say something just to, you know, Cassidy got that 30 million, had a million. Now everybody telling those stories. Girl, that happened in 1972. You talking about what Big Daddy Kane did to you in a In-N-Out drive-through in Los Angeles, 1978. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, like we come on, ma'am. But you know what I'm saying?
But there's no statute on certain things.
But I mean, you know, you got in a fight with Method Man in a hotel room, you know, back in 1991. Yeah. I mean, come on. But the stuff that is relevant is we don't know what kind of recovery that happened. You know, mental. PTSD and scars and damages that. By speaking about it, by being able to come out and say, this happened to me, and now not having this thing that's, you know, proverbially this dark cloud that's over your life, affecting your interpersonal relationships with your spouse, or interpersonal relationships with a significant other, or your kids, or your family members, because of some damages that's been happening to you. You know, sometimes the only freedom is to speak.
Wow.
But bullying come apart too, because then yes, you have that freedom now with your family, but then if you're a person that look on social media and read these comments and stuff like that, then
that's where you got to be thick-skinned. If you're gonna come out here, be prepared to get some clapbacks, some fire, some shots back. You better have on a Teflon vest, right? So you know, that's why I don't read. Sometimes I read the comments, sometimes I don't.
Because you respond.
Yo, I clap back. I'm like KD. I clap back at any given moment. It depends. You know, if I'm feeling froggy, I might leap out there. You know, but you know, like Katie, a clapback. But somebody told me a long time ago when you know, like a movie review was coming out, or when you know movies were coming out, and I'd be so nervous opening weekend, like, what's this movie gonna do, and like what the reviews are, what's Ebert gonna say? Right. You know what I mean? What's back when Cisco was? I was like, what's Cisco and Ebert gonna say? And they say if you're gonna read the positive ones, you got to read the bad ones too, or not. Don't read them at all. So people got comments. You know, with comments, people. I advise everybody, whether you're famous, whether you're not, be easy on the comments, and people be easy on people that are in the public eye that post. Be easy on what you say in the comments, because a lot of people out here wouldn't be able to stand out here for 2 seconds without being broke down to their first molecule. No,
that's so true, man. You, like I said, when I think about you, man, the way you snap in the character, man, you not only are you blessed, but you're so talented, bro.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
To even see you on Tubi, to be honest with you, it pushes that platform up, because your acting ability is so real, bro.
And I don't care. That's
you
a great
beast,
point.
Man.
That's a good point. I told you know, whether I'm on Tubi, whether I'm on,
no matter where you at,
I have to do. Once they say action, I have to do my job.
You a beast, bro.
I have to do my job. I'm telling you. Yeah, man.
If it wasn't, I'd be real with you. You really bring it. Like you so. Is he underrated?
Yeah.
Very much so.
Yes.
Well, whether underrated, at least maybe I'm rated, could be rated. I'm gonna continue to do good work.
You kill it.
And you know, that's the blessing of it all. You know, growing up in this business, I am a master of my craft in filmmaking, television, and so now it's like I'm making it. I'm not calling nobody. You know, sitting in my house waiting for somebody to call me my phone or send me a script. I've been due diligence. My due diligence has been on point. I mean, I've been writing. I have a full slate of film, television, partnering with strategic partnering with financiers and big money backers. That I'm making my own movies and putting other talented artists in position to be successful and giving them shots, because you know. Damn the gatekeepers that they don't have enough talent in their pinky to dance with us, right? So, it's a new day, and we're gonna keep grinding.
When last time have you spoken with Megan Good or any of those?
Oh, now since she's been in the land of Jonathan Majors.
Oh yeah, that's a different land, man. That was crazy, because a lot of people say they talk about him in a way to where they say he only came back over here because. You know, he got into it with the girl. You know what I mean? Went through a situation.
I mean, if you get woe out by a white girl, what else you gonna do? You going back home? Come mama. You told me not to be messing with these people. You told me to leave them alone.
Were you surprised to see Megan with him?
No,
you wasn't really.
Jonathan's a wonderful actor, and you know. And he's an incredible artist, an incredible mind. She's fascinated with minds. It's my sis, man, and she's a wonderful soul. And I thought that was a good look. I didn't know everything Jonathan was going through, you know. And for her to be rocking by his side, she's a G for that.
Yeah, she did.
She's a G for that, and that's not for a look. Megan wouldn't do it for a look. Mm-hmm. And I feel for Jonathan, because you could see in the video, the man clearly, she got his phone. Mm-hmm. He struggled, had a struggle, got his phone, and got the hell on. That nigga was running like Darkwing Duck. Nigga, he was out. Man, I ain't never seen a nigga run that fast in some All Saints boots and a 3/4 length. And some skinny jeans. He was like running a 4-4 out there.
No, man, stop it, man.
He hit that corner, gone.
Like Katt was on that video.
Y'all crazy.
Let me ask you this: it's a dilemma. They said if you don't put the dress on, you won't get the money as a man.
All right.
Break down the dress scenario in this world.
All right. Man, I had an opinion about this, and Marlon Wayans really made me look at it different. So there's two sides to it. Like, I think I've modeled my career after some great leading men.
If somebody brought a dress in?
No. No.
And you would never?
I wouldn't. I mean, why?
It's not your thing.
It's not me. That's not my artistic choices. That's not, just like I have no problem, with anyone's sexuality, but I just do. I mean, I wouldn't play a gay man because I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I wouldn't be able to to play a gay man. Look at this. To play a gay man. Now, just because they say action, I always find reality in what I do. So I kiss a man on screen. I'm gonna go home tonight being like, damn, I just kissed this nigga. Like, now I'm gonna be questioning everything about me. I mean, I don't want to have those questions. I got too many other questions going on. I'm like, man, I fucked around and kissed this man. What if you liked it?
Exactly.
You fuck your whole shit up.
He calls you that night and hey man, he didn't really want that.
That was a great scene. Man,
It's too much info.
Too much, man. I can't. So those are things that that's just not me. But for the dress thing, Marlon made a great point. Marlon said, nobody said nothing when Robin Williams played Mrs. Doubtfire, and he murdered that.
Yeah.
Tootsie. With my man. So I don't know. I just know for me personally, that's just my thing. But Marlon, it was genius. They were genius as white girls. But that was their choice. Hollywood didn't tell them to do that. That's them being funny, and that's their range of comedic expression. They'll go all the way. They don't care. I don't feel like I need to put on no dress. I don't have to. I'm a man. I'm a leading man.
For sure.
And I want to play multiple strong leading men. And there's the other part of that. I feel like there is a silent agenda to demasculate the African American male. And the more I see it, the more I kind of want to hold my ground. The day you see Denzel in dress, call me back on Boss Talk.
Wow. Ain't happening.
That's never gonna happen.
It ain't
or
happening.
even Samuel L. Jackson.
The day you see Samuel L. in the dress, call me back on Boss Talk.
It's not gonna happen. So how did you like? Drake had his album, last one. I know you listen to music a lot.
Yeah.
You're a musician.
Yeah.
How did you like Drake's last project?
It was cool. It's cool. I'm waiting for Usher to drop.
Usher's gonna drop too.
I've heard a few that y'all ain't heard. His stuff it'll be crazy.
Man, this music. How do you feel the music industry is doing right now?
It's kind of, man, the Grammys.
Let's be real.
The Grammys was kind of.
You seen they arrested Killer Mike?
Killer Mike.
They arrested.
What was that about?
They arrested
After he
Killer
got
Mike.
his awards.
What
Killer
the hell
Mike,
was that about?
Because Killer Mike is hot on that mic, and when he could have said anything about Biden, he could have affected the culture.
They don't want him up there.
He don't have him on that mic. Whatever. Because
arrest that nigga.
For nothing.
Get him.
Yeah.
Get that nigga out of here.
Lock him up. But I think the music's like R&B, rap. The Killer Mike had a album with content.
It killed.
It was
good, man.
Oh, man.
That whole was solid. It was hitting some.
He was hitting everything.
He was hitting cylinders. He always do though.
So
this ain't his first time doing that, bro.
So that's why I've been working diligently. My album is dropping in April. It's finally done.
Wow.
And bringing real music back.
Yeah.
Music science.
Can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. Y'all gonna get an exclusive.
You gonna come and let me just
vibe.
We're gonna vibe.
We're gonna
to
talk through the album.
I know
That's what I
know
want
it's
to do.
gonna have a lot of instruments in it.
It's going to. It's going
You ain't
to.
gonna play with it.
No, we ain't played with it. It's taken me
a long
time. I have over like 500 records recorded, cut.
How many songs are you giving us?
I'm gonna do a hot 8, but the interludes, it's gonna be a musical journey, a story. It's called Headlines, so it's taking you from everything from the fall from Scandal to where we are now, and just through song and interlude stories. But it's gonna be a piece of music science, and that's what the Academy judges you on.
I'm upset with the music because, I'm a 4-5 minute. Song type nigga.
Yeah. Back when Prince was having.
I'm a 4-5. I likes for the 4-5 songs. You hear me? I like the song to go, listen, man, 5. I'm in that whole vibe. And it was one, Lenny. It went forever.
Forever.
No. Oh, and I cried. I cried. We going for 5-6 minutes.
5-6 minutes.
They don't do that no more. It's 2 minutes.
I mean, but it's kind of no shade to SZA. I mean, the number one that to be that big of a record about a double homicide.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, this is the state. I mean, we got to start.
So am I wrong for thinking like that?
No, you're not wrong for it.
We love music.
But
then.
you know, what did our parents say to y'all when you start listening to what you listen to?
They thought we were crazy.
Yeah.
I always say I took my mom from Marvin Gaye to Too Short. Shit messed up, bro. That's messed up.
Right.
Too Short and Luke.
Right.
I'm in that throw that D. That's what the song said. I got it playing. You're like, what the hell am I?
Like, what
she said, cut that off in my house. Get out of my house, boy. You better get the hell out of my house.
But I'm glad that they bring Afro beats, bringing in the
that is good music.
That's good music.
That's good music.
You saw how the whole vibe changed in the Grammys. When that man got up there with that like it was just boom, those voices. That's from the motherland. You can't play with it.
You can't play with it.
If you don't move to that, you don't got a soul.
Them women is one. I don't watch the women dancing.
That's what he
them women is dancing in Africa now. It ain't like it used to be. You know, used to they had their breasts out and everything. It ain't like that no more. They got clothes on, their hair done, and they every beat just I'm loving it. Like, this is our people, man. Yeah. So, well, have you ever played an African actor?
I did, and the movie didn't come out.
What?
But yeah, because they ran out of money. But yeah, I play. I do dialects. I do accents, man.
You could do the African dialect.
Oh my God! Oh my God! You called me to come to your show, okay? You do not know I can do it. Where I come from, okay? I know all kind of women, okay? Women like her.
Yeah.
Women like her. Okay? And you come to me to say, if I'm from the motherland. Okay, oh my God, je ne sais quoi.
Oh, wow.
Say, man, what is Club Shay Shay doing to our people? Is it? I mean, they said I was starting trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
They say I was starting trouble.
Nah.
They say I was messing up. The comedians was arguing on my channel. But at the end of the day, Club Shay Shay got me beat by a long shot.
Nah, but you not. See, Shannon just striking to mess. You know, we like mess. We watch Love and Hip Hop. We watch Real Housewives.
Shannon got the drink and everything. He said, come on, man, I got to take me a drink.
Yeah, hey, but you keep on bringing on the right guests. You know I'm always show up.
Girl, you my guy.
If I got some tea on the back of
whatever
the
you
chair,
doing, we doing.
Cheers to that. You know I'm here. You know I'm here whenever you need me, baby.
And what's the name of your TV series that you said coming out?
It's called Mind Your Business.
What? That's a hard name.
Yeah.
I like that.
I was being rude when I
like it.
It's called Mind Your Business.
And of course, it's about minding your business.
Minding my business. Minding my family's business. Yeah.
Hey, when is it coming out?
June.
Who's your, and I'm about to get you up out of here, but who is your, when you think about it, like your top comedian, because you love comedians, top 3 comedians of all time?
Top 3 all time. Top
Dead
3
or alive.
all time. Richard Pryor, Dave Chappelle.
You love Dave, don't you?
Love him.
You seen him? He had a lot to say about the Katt Williams.
Yeah, he did. Do you know what? Katt sneaking up in there.
Wow.
I mean, he be having me crying. I gotta go off my visceral reaction. Some comedians I watch and I'm not laughing. You know, they're smart.
Yeah.
You know, there's some good jokes. Maybe they land a few. But Katt be having me crying. Dave be having me weak.
Yeah.
Because he just tells the story. Richard, I watched, because I've been studying Richard lately. I watched Live in Concert the other day. And Richard was just talking. He wasn't telling jokes.
Yeah.
He was just telling stories about, him and his observation and lens on life. So my favorite comedians, top 5, Dave Chappelle, Richard Pryor, Katt Williams, Martin
the Beast.
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx, that's the one.
Those are my guys.
Man.
Do you think you could
Eddie
be
Murphy.
Do you think you
Gotta
could
put
be?
Eddie in there, don't you?
Do you think you could be in a movie with Katt Williams?
Of course.
Oh, he could kill it.
Could Katt Williams be in a movie with me?
There you go. Say, what about your boy Mike, man? Have you heard from Mike Tyson anymore? You did that, Mike. That's my favorite clip from you.
Mike's just laying low right now. He's just, he's just out at the bottom line right now. There's a focus on the camera. But he's still fighting. He's still punching. Man.
Is there any portrayal of any true life story? Because I know you'd love to do research that you feel like you could really this needs to be a movie and I need to play that part.
Oh yeah, I got him already. I'm gonna do this. It's a biopic called LSD I wrote. It's about Doc Ellis. He threw a no-hitter on LSD back in 1979 when he played for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Wow. So that's a story to be told. There's so many stories to be told about our people that are far outside of us being slaves. Mm-hmm. So those are the stories I'm focused on.
Wow, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Absolutely.
How can people get a hold of you if they're trying to link?
You're gonna have to pray. No, I'm playing. You can hit me on social at official C Short on IG. That's about it.
That's it.
Find me. I kind of try to stay under the radar and let my life, my kids, my wife, my family be protected from outside of the limelight and let my work speak for itself.
I forgot to say, Eddie Griffin is good too.
Oh, he great. He from my hometown, KC's finest.
Eddie Griffin and Faison Love. I gotta say, they're the ghosts. They old school.
That's the squad. There's a whole team. The guy, Tory, all of those aforementioned people. You know what I mean?
Alpha.
Hey, so guys,
we gotta shut it down.
Look alive.
My boy!
Look alive. 2024, we coming in hot. We coming in hot.
Check it, man. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Appreciate you,
we
man.
love you, bro.
Love you too, man.
It's been another great segment. Oh, yeah. Make sure you watch all of the clips. Mm-hmm. Columbus Short Clips is coming out after this full interview is dropped. So y'all better get down there and check it out. Check it, man.
Love y'all. I love y'all.
Peace.
Holla.